Hi, I'm Sharon with Steam Reviewed. I'm here with Alan, the
How you
owner
doing?
and writer of the site. So here's a very common question because people are always like, "Well, I want to get a really good, full body steam, whether it's for recovery or for allergies or what have you, or just relaxation, what have you." But they want to know, how do you sustain a session if it's so hot, so steamy? How do you sustain it? Like, what do you advise people? What do you
You want
recommend?
to stay in the 110, 114 degree window.
Yeah.
Most people are upsized and they get the wrong size, you get in a single tank. We're still waiting for the steam. It's about, about cardiac drift.
Tell me
People
about
around-
cardiac drift. That's exactly
Yeah.
what.
Like if
That's
you're
exactly
in,
what.
like if you're on if it's too hot and you're on your upper body, it gets your heart rate up quicker because it heats up your brain. Especially like the duty cycles get real hot, depending on how high your bench is.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do full body, like especially you have a fan blowing it down,
Right.
and you stay at 104, 110. If you're at 110 and you do your whole body, you'll get to the point where your cardiac drift. You're like, oh my god, get me out of here. Or you could be at 118 degrees, real hot upper body, but not your half body.
And then your legs and your feet are cold.
Yeah, but because you can still get upper body vasodilation, but then you want to get out at the same time. But you're only getting half body steam therapy.
So when do you use your oxygen boost? Tell people about this. This is cool.
I bought this basically. Here, I'm going to show you this pulse oximeter. But you have to know. The test I tell people. Find out. Like when you want to get me out of here. What number does it say on here? Like how many heartbeats per minute? Just whatever it is.
Right, because the hotter it is when you're at that point, your heart rate's going to be higher than if you're like sitting there like, okay, like you're getting a little fatigued, but not like you gotta get out.
When is the
It's just so
time
hot.
where you start to feel like, all right, I think I'm getting kind of tired? But that's the window you have between that, and then you're like, I have to get out. I'm gonna faint. Well, not faint, but you're like, usually people at the gym they walk out when you're done.
You're like, I gotta
So
get out.
I like to do it. I have a certain number on there that I like to get to. At that number, that's because if you're not, you only here show the oxygen.
Okay.
If you're not breathing in, you try just for the
Okay.
camera for people that are watching. You only breathe it in when I'm combusting it. If you're not combusting it, there's no need to have it. What is your O2 stat at now? 97. Okay. So here, watch it go up. Watch it go up. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Watch it go up. You just do like this. Keep going. Keep going. And we're gonna see how. Watch it go up. Keep going. Keep going.
It's going.
It'll go back up to 99. Oh. What's 90 here? 90,
98.
98. Well, if you keep doing it, it'll bring it back to 99.
Yeah, it'll bring it back to 99.
If you do like 20 breaths.
Well, the problem is this is a duty cycle, so it's still waiting on the heat to come on, but the steam to come on. Oh, there we go, 99.
Where? Let's see. 99.
Yep.
So basically, you want to get in. I like the slow burn.
Right.
There's atmospheric steam generators and the dual tanks. It's hard. When you're in a single tank, you get in cardiac drift much quicker. But it just depends on how long do most people want their sessions for. The average person that calls in.
Mostly like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but we get the people that want it for like an hour because they feel like they need that whole hour in there. Depending on what kind of how efficient their generator is.
What size ceiling hats are those people usually that want to go in an hour?
Well, the ones that go in an hour are usually like a 9, 10, 12, 10-foot ceiling, 11.
They've been using steam for their whole life, a long time, and they just like to relax.
Yeah, but if you keep it, you lower your ceiling to like 7 is ideal or 8.
Why do some people like going there for an hour? Some people like 30 minutes.
Well, all the heat rises. The heat rises. It's over your head most
So
of the
if
time.
they had full body steam therapy, vasodilation of their legs,
they wouldn't be
the
in
floor,
there for an hour.
they wouldn't.
They'd be in there 20
They wouldn't even
minutes and
last
they'd
an
be
hour.
out. No, they'd be out. In 20, 30 minutes, they'd be out. But people that have, a longer downtime, where the room's cooled off, like right
That's
now.
the only thing they've experienced in gyms.
Yeah, right now I'm totally
This is a
comfortable.
single tank.
I'm not even hot.
It's
just humid. Well,
It's humid.
it's humid.
It's very warm.
It's warm and very humid, but it's not steaming me, so I don't feel like the hot steam, the steam. It's just humid. So, this I could stay in an hour. So it depends on which one you have.